What's up YouTube? Fallout Freak here, and I'm back with another quest video. So we did a quest video to a Fallout New Vegas quest. Can't remember exactly what it was, but today we're going to be talking about a Fallout 3 quest, and that Fallout quest is none other than Future Imperfect. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about Future Imperfect. Future Imperfect is the third main quest in Fallout 3. For completing this quest, the player will get the G.O.A.T Whisperer, which is an achievement on the Xbox 360 and PC, and a bronze trophy on the PlayStation 3. Detailed walkthrough. This quest takes place on August 3rd, 2274. After a talk with Dad, the Lone Wanderer is told to go to class and take the G.O.A.T. The medicine bobblehead is on James's desk, and this is one of only 3 opportunities to obtain it. Exiting Dad's office, the player character will run into Jonas and also see Stanley, who is suffering severe headaches and insomnia. Just outside the classroom, Amada is being harassed by Butch Deloria and his gang, the Tunnel Snakes. There are a variety of choices that can be taken here. The player character may pass a speech check warning Butch that the Overseer will come down on the Tunnel Snakes if he continues his actions. This will earn good karma. Also for good karma, Wally Mack may be convinced that he is being used by Butch as a lackey, which causes him and Paul Hannon to leave the group. An even better karmic option here is fighting Butch and his gang. Once either the player or Butch is reduced to 50% health, the fight will stop. Alternatively, you can start the fight and run into the classroom or to James's office. This will stop the fight and still give you good karma. The only evil karma option here is telling Butch that Amada is sensitive about her weight, giving him and his friends more ideas to make fun of her. Alternatively, the player character may ignore the incident completely for no change in karma. Another option that results in neutral karma, but without ignoring the problem, is to encourage Butch to insult Amada, then proceed to beat him up. This will result in both karma effects. Keep in mind that the path taken here will determine initial karma levels in the game, and it will be difficult to change your alignment afterwards as the karma shift is quite high. Mr. Broch will approach the player character as they enter. If asked whether they really have to take the test, he will allow them to skip it and select the 3 tag skills directly. The player character may also ask Mr. Broch to fill out the G.O.A.T, whereupon he will ask what they like and will assign tag skills accordingly. This won't earn the achievement though, otherwise the player character is to sit down at a desk, after which the G.O.A.T will begin. See the G.O.A.T article for information on the questions and how the answers given influence the results. If the tag skill given are undesired, they may be changed by speaking with Mr. Broch after the test. Walking out of the classroom after setting the tag skill will progress to the next quest, Escape, the first main quest, which occurs after a 3-year transition. Quest stages. Stage 10. Get to class and talk to Mr. Broch about the G.O.A.T. Stage 40. Sit down, take the G.O.A.T. Stage 70. Turn in the G.O.A.T to Mr. Broch. Stage 80. Exit the classroom. Notes: if you do not sit down for the tests but bypass it through dialogue options with Mr. Broch, you will not get the achievement the G.O.A.T Whisperer. Depending on how you resolve the situation with Butch and growing up fast, his greet will differ. If you gave him the sweet roll, I look like I want to chit-chat, nosebleed, what, you want another beating? If you agitated him without causing a fight, hey look, it's smart mouth, afraid I ain't got time for your fancy words right now, so beat it. If you agitated him and a fight occurred, look, I'm not looking to rumble with you, how about we just stay out of each other's business like usual? If you wait and stand back, you can listen to what everyone else got as they approach. Butch Deloria is slated to be a hairdresser, much to Broch's amusement. He is infuriated by the result and runs off. Despite his misgivings during trouble on the home front, he can give the player a haircut, though he insists on being called a barber, which he claims is entirely different. Paul Hannon Jr. is slated for the engineering track. He finds the results reassuring, having initially feared the worst. Christine Kendall is slated to go into maintenance. She and her mother wanted her to go into science or home economics, and the unexpected result causes her to run out of the room in distress. Susie Mack is slated to go into teaching due to, according to Broch, her gift for communication. Wally Mack walks out of the room without hearing the results of his go, saying over his shoulder how he knew which answers would lead to his ideal job, thus cheating the test. Mr. Broch is heard to remark, "Well, I'll be damned. That little so-and-so, wish I'd thought of that when I was 16. Freddie Gomez is struggling with the test and stays behind to try to figure it out, and is eventually told by an irritated Broch to hurry up and decide. He will continue to mull over the test until the quest is completed. If you activate the terminal in the office you start off in, you can read about an experiment that your dad and Jonas have done, foreshadowing Project Purity. Since you can change your tag skills after taking the G.O.A.T, and you can once again manually change these right before leaving Vault 101. It could be worthwhile for some players to tag skills useful during escape, and then select different skills right before leaving the vault. For example, players could select melee weapons as a tag skill, relying on the baseball bat in dealing with any guards during the escape, and then drop melee weapons in exchange for a ranged weapons skill right before opening the outer door. Freddie Gomez has one particularly humorous line when speaking to him after the G.O.A.T. He may ask, "I was going to go with the Overseer for question 10, what did you put?" A stim pack can be found on the doctor's tray when you leave the door to James's office. It is removed from your inventory once you turn 19, but 2 more can be found next to the same tray upon returning during the next mission, Escape. So that is a little bit about the Ghost Whisperer quest. Let's go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and play a quote from that quest, if my internet cooperates with me. Hopefully it will, but either way, here we go. This is from Dad.
The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test, G.O.A.T. Everyone here in the vault takes it when they're 16.
That's true. Now, okay, good, my internet's cooperating with me today. Let me go ahead and expand my desktop real quick. Let me pull it up first. There we go. Now let me expand it. And let's go to here. And this is what Future Imperfect looks like. This is the classroom where you take the G.O.A.T. So, yep, and here is what the achievement looks like when you complete the G.O.A.T. and you get the Ghost Whisperer achievement or trophy. So yeah, that is a little bit about the Ghost Whisperer, and yeah, that quest. Hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought about the Ghost Whisperer quest. What are some of your favorite quests from Fallout 3? And what are some of your favorite Fallout quests in general from any of the games? But until my next quest video, you must always remember that war never changes.